Here back for another update. Let's take a look at FLR over here. And I'm very bullish on FLR, and the reason for that is because it does look like we're just about finished our correction over here. Like I said in my previous videos, the algo in crypto likes to take crypto towards the 70.2 to 78.6% fib before you tend to see a hard reversal to the upside, as long as there's inherent bullishness within the chart. Going back to October 2023, we have a 5-wave move to the upside. So this would be your wave 1, wave 2, 3, and then you form a bullish pennant, which we break out of for an extension of the 5th wave, coming up towards the 1.236% fib. Once our wave 5 of our first wave topped out, we then came down in an ABC correction, a 5 down in your A, 3 up in your B, and then a falling wedge-like pattern for your C wave. And usually whenever you have a falling wedge pattern, you tend to overthrow it. Notice how we overthrew this pattern over here. This is what's called your spring or your manipulation event. So you have your falling wedge-like structure over here. A lot of people think the inflection point comes in here when the fifth wave touches the bottom of this diagonal, but what it usually does is it wicks down like this for your overthrow and then comes up for your hard market reversal. Notice how we did that overthrow towards the 70.2% fib over here. Okay, and this fib was found by taking a fib from our October 2023 low up to our February 2024 high. Okay, so we did come down to the 702. Don't be surprised if we wick down to the 786 here and then see a nice reversal from there. But so far, we do see a bullish engulfing candle on the daily time frame. If you get above the... So let's take a look at the 21 and 50 period moving average on the 4-hour time frame. Right over here. Okay. And let's also add one more in there on the 4-hour. Okay, so if we get above this, we're already above the 21 and 50 period moving average on the 4-hour. If we get above the 100 period, sitting at 0.01808, if we get above that and get a daily closure above it, then it's likely we will continue our way up. So going forward, what you would want to take a look at is FLR getting over this resistance over here. You see how we used it as resistance here for our bullish pennant leading into your wave 5. We used it as support over here, drop below it, and now it's gonna act as resistance. So if you can get above this level here at 0.018 to 0.02 on the daily time frame, then it wouldn't surprise me that the correction is done, and we're gonna go ahead and start our wave 3 to the upside. Now, there's a reason I put 1 or A here and 2 or B, because this is either going to be an impulsive move to the upside where you have a 5-wave move up, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way up there, or it's just going to be an A, B, C correction, and then we come down for your bear market. Either way, you're going to want to take profit within the 3rd wave, whether it's a C wave or a impulsive 3rd wave to the upside. Using our trend-based fib here, we can see that the targets are sitting at around 14 to 42 cent, and we can get more confluence of that by using the regular fibs on our historical chart over here. Okay, so this is the historical chart over here using the BitTrue chart on the right hand side. This was when the IOU was active before FLR came out, but I think this chart is very important because these regular fibs are lining up with our trend-based fib targets. You can see that the 50% fib is at around this 13 to 15 cent region, right? Then we would come up to around 19 to 26 cent. Okay, you should take profit within that 19 to 26 cent region. Okay, because this over here would be acting as a bearish mitigation block over here. You see how we were using it as resistance here, using it as support over here, using it as support over here. Wouldn't surprise me we come up to use it as resistance. So within this blue region over here, 19 to 26 cent is where you want to skim some profits. And then knowing how the crypto markets work, wouldn't surprise me that we make our way towards the 70.2% fib, resting at 35 to 42 cent. Okay, using our trend-based fib here, we have that 30 to 42 cent region. Okay, so what you want to do is take profits all along the way, right? Because we have a 5-wave move down here, right? This would be your wave 1, wave 2, 3, 4, and then an extension of the 5th wave. There's a possibility that this is just an A, B, C wave up before we come down for another 5 waves. Or this is a V-shaped recovery, and this would be your A, B, C. This is your wave 1, wave 2, have a 3rd wave up, come down for a 4th, and then have your 5th wave towards that 30 to 42 cent region. Come down for an ABC and then continue higher, maybe for a double top. Regardless of what structure it takes, you need to take profit along the way, because you don't want to be stuck holding the bag when that top comes in the whole crypto market, especially if you're holding FLR, because it will dump very hard with the rest of the alts, and when that top kicks in. So definitely take profits along the way so you can be safe. Okay, so what I'm expecting here is that this was your first leg in the market. We come down to the 70.2% fib, and now we're starting our next leg towards the 13 to 15 cent region and the 19 to 26 cent region. Okay? So you want to take profit. You want to take most profit over here, because this is our mitigation block. Right? You see how many times we use this psychological level? So around the 19 to 26 region is where you want to take the majority. Okay? Around here. And then save some coins aside just in case we come up to that 30 to 42 cent region. Okay. We also see we also have equal highs over here. Okay, so this would be our equal high buy side liquidity. Okay, and that would be sitting at 0.045. And notice how this weekly candle over here that's forming is a bullish hammer. So this is a bullish hammer forming off the 70.2% fib right over here. Okay? Very significant. So it wouldn't surprise me we go ahead and head towards our equal high buy side liquidity, see a little bit of a retrace for your throwback, and then continue higher from there towards the 19 to 26 cent region, which would also be our mitigation block over here. Okay, used it as support over here, used it as support over here. Wouldn't surprise me we come back up to use it as resistance. Right? Okay, so within this blue region, 19 to 26 cent is where you want to look to take majority. You can even skim some profits here at the 50%, sitting at around 13 to 15 cent, and then definitely save some coins aside just in case it wakes up to the higher fibs at 30 to 42 cent. Okay. Now, this, if we get that, right, this would be a V-shaped recovery. Like that. But this could also be a C wave, meaning that we would have another 5 waves down like that. So you have to be very cautious with a coin like this, especially when we don't have much of a structure to go off of in regards to the historical price action, right? We just see a downtrend, right? This would also act as our trend line liquidity. So you see how many times we tapped this trend line over here? Over here, right? Over here, here, over here. Okay, so if we just extend this, this would act as our trend line liquidity, which we're likely to take out. Okay, so we'll likely rally towards the trend line, see a little bit of a throwback, and then continuation higher. Okay, so 19 to 26 cent, and then save some coins aside for that 30 to 42 cent region. You can even skim some at this 13 to 15 cent level too. Okay, so this is FLR right over here. Let's take a look at our RSI over here. Okay, and we are very oversold here. Okay, we got some bullish divergence over here on the 6-hour time frame. All throughout this downtrend. So although we were making consecutive lower lows here, we've been making consecutive higher lows on the RSI. Okay, so that's bullish divergence here. We're also within this range. Okay, kind of looks like a bullish ascending triangle, and it's likely we'll see that breakout to the highs of the relative strength index. Okay, to around here. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to stay updated on FLR and its price action, along with the rest of the XRP ecosystem, then click the link in the description below to join the Discord. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.